Well, well, well. Look who it is.
Hello and welcome. Today we have a lunge check-in. So when we're doing our lunge, if you find that your knee is sliding really far in front of your knee, what you can do is grab something like a foam roller. You can also grab a chair, use a couch, anything you guys have available, you can grab in front of you. Now, let's rewind the tape and talk about it. So obviously, I just said we need a foam roller. I'm going to use a foam roller in this example. Step number two, you're going to put your foot right next to it, right up into it. If typically you want that toe touching the object, whatever you're using in front of you. Next up, if when you go down for your lunge, your knee pushes this object over, then you know, hey, I have a problem. I need to fix what's going on. Now, if I was to critique my lunge right here, I would say that I'm leaning a little too far forward right now. I would like to see myself more vertically right here. And if I draw, here, let's get a little tool for you. If I go up and then I draw my line, you can see we have a pretty big gap right here. All right. And that's just something like another quick check-in you can do if you film yourself doing this. Obviously, you don't want that knee to touch at all if you can avoid it. And once you get that step, you can focus on up and down with your motion as well. So if you look on this side, my knee doesn't even get close to it over there. Okay, it doesn't even get close. But you're going to need a lot of activation all over the place to make this a thing. And it all starts with this lunge check-in right in the front. If your knee is actively pushing over here, that means you need to go back down and back in your lunge. So you need to go down and back with your lunge. Because chances are when you're doing your lunge right now, you think you're going down, but in reality, you're going down and forward. And we want to avoid that because that's going to create a lot of hot spots on our knee, and we don't want that. If you do it this way, your knee is going to be a much happy camper. Much happier camper. So make sure you do your lunge check-in today, tomorrow, sometime this week. And whenever you do lunges, make sure you pause and think about, okay, am I in a position for success right here? And if I'm not, let's slow things down and let's make sure I put myself there before I go running, jumping around and doing crazy things. Because if you can't do this, then chances are you probably shouldn't be running or squatting or doing anything else. You know, you need to fix this imbalance before you put yourself in those fast, explosive movements. So go out, practice this, see if you have anything that you need to improve on.